Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Talks of Life podcast. I'm the host, Brittany Jacobs. I'm really happy you're here today because today's message is a really important one to share during these crazy times that we're experiencing. But I basically want to share why I started this podcast to begin with, because I never really did that. I've only verbalized it through words on the About Me and maybe to a couple of friends, strangers, etc. But more or less, I have been sincerely guided to create this platform. I didn't know why. It wasn't for money. That was never my intention to make money off building this platform, but it was to simply capture and entertain and conversate with people who are making a difference in their life, in the world, in their community, and how we can come together as a community to, of course, support that change. So as you may know, a lot has been going on in the world, globally, centrally, in the US, everywhere. Everybody has been affected by the COVID-19. I personally lost my job. Basically, March 15th was the last day of work for me, and I've just been trying to do what I can to make an income with Uber Eats and Postmates, cleaning houses, basically just being open to receiving money in any fashion or form, but wanting to help people, of course, during these times, because I get that it's not easy. We're all kind of struggling. The struggle is real in many facets. We don't know what to do at home. We don't know what to do for our job. We don't know what to do for our kids. We don't know what to do for our family. We don't even know what to do for ourselves. What we can do is take care of ourselves, continue to thrive in that nature of eating healthy, staying grounded with your meditation practices, be social, engage with your friends, your family, your community even, and get to know somebody more than you ever could imagine, that could happen, I guess. So as random as it may sound, I've been meeting a lot of really unique individuals who I feel resonate with the same ideas and vision and purpose as me, of course, and they just want to help the world and themselves. It's really the individual coming in tune to what they feel is what they're meant to be. So for me, it's more gardening purposes, actually creating community outside of designing it, just kind of gathering it and inviting people to join community rather than stay segregated and separated. And yeah, it's not an easy task for me. This is all very new. I know that I am basically reawakening to who I'm supposed to be as well, and I've just been resisting it for far too long. Now it's our time to shine. What unique talents, gifts, skills, what do you have to offer to the world, and how are you going to execute that? It's not going to be sitting in your room or your kitchen or your living room on Netflix or YouTube or any of those forms of fashion. It's going to be outside. I get that we're socially distanced at the moment, but it doesn't mean we can't be socially connected. And it's truly amazing that we do have the technology to use still and utilize properly. Not to disengage people and compete, but to connect sincerely and send a message and ask for help and just see where that conversation leads to, because you never know where it will go and how that will, of course, co-create more goodness. Basically, my message is here is our time to co-create the heaven on earth we've all been searching for. It's not the leaders that we've put into power that are going to bring that space to us. They don't resonate on that level. It's going to be conscious individuals who want to live in community with love and healthy food and support from others that is there. It's unconditional. And you don't have to necessarily work for it. You just be yourself. Something that I've kind of come to appreciate through my spiritual work is the concept of being a human doing rather than a human being. So for far too long, we've all been doing, going, and not taking the time to simply be. So with, of course, the hiatus of work and school and everything else that's gone on, we've all been able to basically pull our own emergency brake and stop. And it's been really interesting to kind of see how people are reacting and reflecting in those moments. I've seen a lot of really hilarious memes, videos, music, all of it has been created through the pain and suffering, of course, that we're all experiencing collectively, but we're channeling it into like a higher purpose, of course. So why would we not want to laugh or smile or be joyful during these times? Because we know damn well it's not helping if we continue to fall into the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories and fear and judgment and China and just dysfunction, extreme dysfunction, when we should all just remember that we're protected. There's other beings and gods and goddesses at their higher powers doing their work extraterrestrially. So again, not physical beings that you may be able to see with your own eyes, but tuning into their frequencies, you can receive the message that they are guiding us to kind of shift and sort and go back home. And that home is heaven on earth. It's connecting that heavenly sky and the earth through us. We're the vesicles, we're the mediums that this can all be shared and experienced. So it's so awesome, really. It's been a lot for me to even accept and digest, of course, that this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The time is now. There is no timeline of what is the future to hold. We've reached it. We're in the now, we're here, and we need each other now more than ever. So let go of those judgments, the fears, everything that society has told you to be right, wrong. You know your truth, and it's in your heart. And love is a very powerful thing. This is one of my favorite things that I own. It's basically a Dalai Lama quote that says, in the end, what matters most is how well did you love, how well did you live, and how well did you learn to let go. So I hope that's refreshing for you just as much as it is for me. But truly my message is, whatever you're holding on to, why? Let go. And with the full moon coming through within the next 24 to 48 hours here, let it serve you to the fullest. Breathing into yourself all of the love that you can get, and just be open to receiving abundance of joy, peace, love, freedom, connectivity, community, and you will receive it. You're the transmitter, essentially, the receiver and transmitter. Transmit your desires and be open to receiving them, and everything will work out the way you want it to. You just truly have to have faith and know that there's other forces out there working with us, through us, for us, and we're not alone. So don't forget that as well. And if you ever need to reach out, please do, because I'm wanting people too. This is the whole purpose of connecting with one another, is to gather our tribes, our community, our villages that we've all been waiting to be living with, our soul families. Ignite some really awesome memories and experiences and creations. Just imagine what we could create together now. For far too long, we've been allowing others to control the reality we're living in. Developers creating closed off communities to people who have money. They're gated communities, closed off. they're not open to receiving or open to others who are living the same life. We're all on the same playing field. It's just a matter of what game we want to play. So, the game I would like to play is the game of love and go create and experience some really great things. So, if you are too, you should definitely share your message on the Talks of Life podcast, because I think that this is for you. And if it isn't, I'm happy you're here either way, because it's a really awesome time to be here. So keep on riding the wave, baby. And don't ever forget that you have all the power within yourself. You're enough. Just believe in that. Have faith and love in the universe, the galaxy, all of it. We're all in this together. Stay blessed. Namaste.